Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Julianjemison, and today the topic of the video, posting until I make it, is how am I going to buy a McLaren before the age of 30. Now, I'm a really ambitious type guy. It's sort of in my genes. I want to be a politician. I want to have a McLaren. I want to have a Porsche. I want to model. I want to buy a chateau in France. I want to have sustainable income. I want to have a big family. I want to have kids that look up to me. I want to provide for my family. Those are my goals, and that's my drive every single day. And I decided that instead of just sitting around and keeping these goals to myself and to my close family, because people always ask me, oh, what are you going to do with this? What are you going to do with that? And I tell them, they're like, wow, this is amazing, that's amazing. But no one's really seeing the end result, or people don't really know the end result or how you got there. People just see the end result and be like, oh, wow, he made it. Good for him. He must have came from a wealthy family, or look at him, he's 1 in a million. And that may all be true. But for me, I came from a working class family. My mother is an immigrant. My dad is a hard worker. My siblings all hard work. And for me, I was trying to, since I've been younger, I always wanted to break the cycle. Now, it's not like I lived in poverty. I was well taken care of. I got things I wanted. If I asked for something, things were really worked out. You know, a typical American family. But at the same time, I still want something better. I still want a legacy for my family, for the future. And the reason I want to make this video and the videos to come is to showcase that, to showcase my ambition, to showcase my journey as a young African-American black male. But then also for you guys to see the journey of a young African-American black male, whether you're male, whether you're mid, late 20s, early 20s, whether you're African-American, whether you're Caucasian, whatever the case, this is just for men who are ambitious like me, or who need motivation to be ambitious like me. Or if you just want entertainment and you want to see if I make it, if I actually get to the finish line, then this is the place to be. Now, the prompt of the video, how am I going to get a McLaren before the age of 30? Well, simple answer. I'm going to work my butt off. I decided that I'm going to cut off all the little extra stuff. I love buying clothes. You can see right now, I love buying clothes. I love Ralph Lauren. I love Tommy Hilfiger. I love the big name brand stuff. But I need to be smart. I can't just buy $300, $400 worth of stuff just to look cool for the moment and then be in financial debt long term. So I'm budgeting. I'm being more smart. Hey, I'm going to go to Zara instead of Ralph Lauren for right now. Or I will plan to go to Ralph Lauren a little later. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is budgeting my day-to-day life. I am a type of person where, you know, I don't really pre-plan my meals. I wake up, I'm just like, oh, you know, I'm just going to eat this. I'll go to the local burger joint and stuff like that. I typically don't eat that much. You know, I buy little things here and there. But just the overall idea of game planning your finances, not being scared of your finances, looking at your finance book and be like, whoa, I'm almost negative. Whoa, this may take a big hit. Let me game plan this. Let me figure out how to be more efficient so I could get to a point where I could look at my account and I have a surplus amount of funds, and I could buy that jacket, that $300 jacket. I could buy those shoes. I could buy whatever I need, you know, when the time comes and when it's right, and you feel way better. You won't feel like you're putting on a show. So, thirdly, I'm actively still looking for a job. I graduated from one of the top 10 universities, University of Chicago. I think I have a pretty good job right now, and scratch that. It's a very good job. If my employer is looking at this, I'm sorry. It's a very good job. My ambitions in the future, I do plan to leave, but right now, my main goal is, hey, I'm making a mid-level job, I have mid-level salary, and I'm just going to show you guys what ambition, what drive, what purpose could do. And it's a challenge for me too, because at 30, I'm going to have a Porsche, a McLaren, G-Wagon, something. Right now, I drive a 2022 Kia Stinger. Some people's dream car, maybe not. Some people out there are driving a Porsche, a G-Wagon, or a McLaren right now, and that's my dream car, and they're looking at a Ferrari or whatever the case needs to be, whatever your heart can imagine. So I plan to prioritize that. I plan to prioritize family. I plan to prioritize financial situations, being smart, being driven, having a purpose. That's who I am. And I want you guys to come along on the journey with me to see my goals, my ambitions, to see how crazy my life is, to see what I'm doing, to see how I approach every day. And hopefully, you know, you could get some inspiration or some entertainment or something from these videos that add value to your life, so you could wake up and say, hey, I want to own a business. I want to go own a business. Or hey, I want to travel the world. I want to travel the world for a year. Anything that you set your mind to, you could do it. You just have to get out there and do it. And it may take little steps. For me, I have to look up stuff. I have to say, hey, how do I actually do this? What can I actually do? And sometimes it means longer nights. You know, I'm staying a little longer doing research, or you know, during lunch break, instead of talking to the coworkers, I'm going back and like trying to research something, or trying to figure out a financial plan, or trying to do something to put myself in a position to execute. And that's how I get gratification. You know, once I put something to my mind, once I say I'm going to do something and I actually complete it, I feel great. Then it's on to the next thing. And maybe in the future that'll be a problem where I'm like, hey, I'm never satisfied. But I also know that I need to get to a certain place. I need to get my future family to a certain place. I want to have a legacy for generations to generations, for my future kids and their future kids will always have something sustainable here in this crazy world with, you know, things going on and things going on here. At least they'll have a little slice of peace at home, and finances and, you know, status won't be a thing where they have to worry. And hopefully that is a thing for everyone watching this video. Please stick around, subscribe. I'll have another video in a few days, maybe next week. And you know, you'll just want to stick around. There's always something that's cooking in my life. There's always something that's going on. And if these videos do well, posting every day until I make it, these videos do well, maybe I'll do vlogs. Maybe you can see my day-to-day life with the people I interact with, my family, my girlfriend, whatever the case. I'm a pretty funny guy, people say. I'm also pretty serious sometimes, but my life is pretty damn interesting, and I know you'll want to stick around. So see you then.